With the year as jam-packed with great anime as 2025, I wouldn't have thought that one of my favorites would be an isekai. But honestly, The Water Magician took the simple concept of being reincarnated into a magical world and executed it pretty good. So when I went to see what people online thought about it, I was pretty surprised to be in the minority. I know that most anime fans hear the word reincarnated and instantly click off or write off the show, and honestly, I can't blame them. Most shows aren't for my liking either. But The Water Magician isn't like that. It doesn't suffer from the same things that we expect of an isekai. And the intro is pretty banging, honestly. The show starts off with Rio, the main character, talking to someone who is named Fake Michael, as he presents himself as an angel. Michael tells Rio he has passed away and is now being reborn, but has no real agenda, so he's to live as he pleases. Rio stops and thinks. I want a slow and peaceful life, he says. So his story starts in the forests of a magical world called Fae. From the amazing animation and the way the show shows Rio learning how to master his newfound affinity for water, it honestly hugged me really fast. For example, he's trying to learn how to make water into ice using his magic, and he remembers in his past life from chemistry class that he has to combine the hydrogen atoms to the oxygen atoms, and by picturing it in his head, he is able to shape the water into ice. Then he goes to use that ice as a way to concentrate light and then start a fire. It's fun to see him progress with his magic and use it in useful ways. And that's the thing, some animes are just supposed to be fun. Not everything is a JJK or a Chainsaw Man with complicated power systems or amazing character development. Sometimes turning off your brain to sit back and enjoy a magical world is also needed. Now, that's not to say that the show is perfect or anything. People do have their complaints. The animation quality does drop off in the second half. And maybe the show doesn't focus as much on Rio whenever he's doing his studying in the library. Some of the more valid arguments I hear is the plot points like castless magic not being explained as much, or running into the Akuma, fighting, and just to have it cut short. People didn't think it got the conclusion it needed, and they kind of just felt like they got left hanging. But I kind of see it as you have to leave something for the people to want a second season. If they've ended everything this first season, there wouldn't be much to keep us for a second season, you know? And whenever the show isn't focused on Rio, I don't mind it at all. I actually like the show showing us what other side characters got going on, because that's what we got to keep in mind. Rio is also a side character. A side character with a sick ass power, but a side character at that. The world isn't revolving around him. He wasn't summoned to this world to be a hero. He's here to live a peaceful life. He just happens to be super powerful and want to learn magic. And that's what people seem to forget, you know? So one last thing that I didn't want to mention, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this in or not, but I did see on Reddit that there was a rant that somebody had going on that they felt that the show was bad on purpose, kind of just to drive people to the original light novel. And I just think that's the silliest idea ever. That doesn't make sense. Why would a production company that has nothing to gain from that just waste money and throw it at a wall? Basically, I don't. That doesn't make any sense. I just felt like the need to throw that in there, but I don't know. I personally really enjoyed The Water Magician. I'm kind of saddens me to hear that people didn't enjoy it as much, honestly. Whenever I started making this video, this is not what the video was going to be about. I was going to make it about just one of my favorite anime of the year, honestly. I didn't hear nobody talk about it, so I just felt the need to. But whenever I did my research and saw what people actually thought, I kind of switched what the video was going to be about. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.